Good morning, everybody. My name is Gray, and welcome to a brand new episode of a brand new game known as Bad North. I love Bad North, been playing it for a little while, and this is going to be more of a chill session. I've got some friends on our Discord call. We're just going to be talking. I'm going to be playing some game, yeah, I think it'll be rather good. So I will see you in the video. Bye. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Probably going to botch this. Beans.
What is bad mark?
Huh?
What is bad mark?
Oh, it's basically like, it's a small scale, real-time strategy game, and basically, so, you start with, like, basically 2 teams of 9 soldiers, and you start on, like, small islands, and then, basically, enemies come in on boats, and you have to defeat them. And then as you go, you get more, like, upgrades for your, it's kind of hard to explain. But yeah, it's a small scale strategy game, and I like it because it's, what it basically does is it makes it so that you, it makes you think faster. Like, because, you know, everything moves quickly. I don't know. It's fun, though. I am screen sharing, but...
I can't really do that.
Oh, that's rough.
Like that. Come on, kill him. Let's. Awesome. Amazing. Groovin. Cinnamic.
Hey.
Swords.
Hey.
Better than spears.
Huh?
Or better than spears.
Oh, you fool. You rat. No, false.
Aren't
That's a
better.
falsehood, Noah. In some situations, yes. Also, you're extremely quiet.
Am I?
Yeah.
Not.
Yeah, no, I can barely hear you.
Oh. Is this better?
Not really.
Really?
No.
No. My note is gone.
What?
Is this better?
Minorly, not much.
I don't really have a solution to that.
Yep. All
Or
right.
actually,
Why do you always go up the stairs? Stay down. Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him. Good lads. Okay, now heal. Awesome. Ah, yes, Kelvin the Iron Skin.
Hey. Huh?
Get some more swords, and that's all we can buy. To asphatin. Oh gods, okay. You can go over there, and you can go over there. Yes, good lads. Wait, what? Did someone actually just get hurt there? No. You're not allowed to get hurt. This is war. Stop being injured.
I might be wrong, but I think the entire point of war is, in fact,
No, shut up. You're wrong.
ambush.
Good lads. Got him. Get him. Get him. I said get him. Good lads. Awesome. Amazing. Got gold. Okay, cool. And now let's get some bows. Yes, archers. Awesome. Good lad, Kelvin. Let's go to Iron Isle. Owen. Alright. Cool. There. And there. You go over there. Awesome, good lad. Oh, fire. Good guys. Get him good.
Guys, not good lad, or
I don't know, I like to switch it up sometimes. Rarely, but sometimes. got him. Go there. Shoot him. Shoot him more. Why aren't you hitting them?
Shoot him more.
Huh?
Shoot him more. Every general in history.
Yes.
Only in the day before the Battle of Austerlitz.
Get him. Good lads. Oh, there's more. Okay. Music's really scary. It's being like, well, it's glitched out too, because there's nothing bad happening, you know, except for the combat. But that's good.
Great. I think most people would actually find that.
Right, but like, these enemies aren't that bad. Like, they're not, like, later there's going to be worse ones, and then this music is going to be null, you know, it's going to be dull. Because they played it during the easy enemies.
Maybe there's scary music for later.
Maybe so.
No? Maybe the whole game is just slowly growing.
Owen the Hefty. Got him. Amazing. What a lad. Alright, Owen. You're gonna have spears. Pikes, actually.
Definitely gonna die.
No, Nelson. Now, the spears rack up definitely the most kills in this game.
The cheapest. Am I wrong?
What?
Am I wrong?
What did you say, though?
Are spears the cheapest?
No, they're all the same amount of money.
Ah.
Because it's more like you're paying for the training. Which I guess swords would still cost more in real life, but no, they're all the same amount of money. But no, the thing is, so swords get less kills than the spears generally, but they're also less versatile. So the swords, because the spears can't fight while they move, they have to be in formation. The swords can. Also, the swordsmen have shields, so they're the only units in the game that can do well against archers. So it's important to have, like, I usually, you can only take 4 units into the field, and I usually have 2 swords, a bow, and a spear. But, yeah, I don't know. I still enjoy spears most.
Why?
I don't know what it is about them. It just feels like better.
Yeah, I'm different. Swords are better.
They're not, though.
But they are.
One-on-one, yeah. But not in a group.
I will tell you that all combat is basically one-on-one. Just a lot of it happening simultaneously.
Well, no, but combat is very different in a group than it is one-on-one.
Yeah, but
If
also
you're-
you'll notice that Rome conquered the world on swords.
I would
And
say
I-
that Rome could have done it the same with, well, and here's the thing.
Okay, but you'll note that they did use spears and they kept dying.
They
and
used the hoplite. There was a lot of other units that also used spears that didn't use the hoplite.
Yeah, but spears weren't working, so they moved on to the Spanish gladiators.
Well, and that's a versatility issue. It's you know, I already admitted swords are more versatile than spears. In a greater number of situations, you can rely on a sword than in a greater number than spears. But in the right situation, a spear will ace a sword in any fight.
Is accordingly more useful for conquering a major empire, because you're going to run into a whole bunch of different situations. Sure, the Macedon may have conquered Persia, but Persia was one nation, and if you look at it, Alexander only had 3 major battles against an organized enemy.
I mean, spears are cool though.
So are swords.
Eh.
Queen doesn't knight people with a spear.
I mean, it's just like the spear feels like steady and reliable and practical. The sword feels all, you know, stuck up and fancy.
See why you might dislike that. I, on the other hand, I consider that good.
Yeah, no, I like the spear better. It's just the reach. The reach is nice, and it's easier to train, so you can have more of them. Easier to make, so you can have more of them. And your argument about chopping spears in half with a sword is bullshit.
Not necessarily.
Oh, 100% necessarily, yeah. I mean, unless you're like...
disagreeing with historical record.
I am disagreeing with the historical record. Historical record's bullshit. I mean, unless you've got a spear...
It is literally the only information we have from the past.
No, but unless you've got a spear that has... And also, first off, the historical record is wrong all the time.
Yeah, sure, but it's better than anything else.
Not necessarily. Experimental archaeology has found time and time again that if you want to chop a spear in half with a sword, you have to pin it to the ground with your foot and start hacking.
But it's really hard to pin a sword to the ground, like sword stuff.
Well, it's just as hard to pin a spear to the ground if the person holding it isn't just daft.
Okay, but say you're facing a Macedonian pikeman and a Roman legion. Okay, to get the sword like down to the ground is hard. But with the thing, you just have to grab the big stick someone's waving at you from 25 feet away.
Well, like I said, if you're not daft... Okay, first off, if you're not daft, you're going to be moving that giant stick fast enough that it's going to be hard to grab. Also, to grab it, you're going to have to expose yourself, which is when the guy next to the guys who you're trying to grab stabs you in the stomach.
This is why the Romans had big old shields.
You're still going to have to expose yourself. You got to stick your hand out somewhat. I mean,
No, but the other guy next to you has a big old shield too. This is why hoplites had giant shields.
Well, yeah, but the spikes, the pikes are still going to do better when you expose yourself, because eventually you're going to get to the end of the line, because the guy who's now protecting you with his shield is going to be exposing himself, and the guy next to him is going to be protecting him.
Simultaneously be trying to do
You see what I'm saying, though?
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying.
I think what you're getting at is an awfully difficult task to be doing in the heat of battle with your friends dying around you, and, you know, various missiles flying in at high speeds from various angles, and also you have to worry about protecting yourself and protecting the people next to you, and at all at the same time, you're trying to grab the spear.
Okay, but the angle, just leverage. Like, if you are a long ways away, so like the Macedonian 25-foot spears, you have... Sure, if you can move that spear a little bit, the front of it's going to move a lot. However, to move that spear a little bit takes a lot of force. So if someone's holding on to the end, then it's pretty hard to yank it out of their hand.
Well, except for if you're a Roman soldier and you're holding the end of this spear, right? You're holding onto it near the head. And I'm a Macedonian soldier holding onto it near the balance point. I'm going to have more leverage than you because I've got the balance point.
Sure, I don't need to have leverage. I just need to have enough time holding on to it for the spear to be broken in half.
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense to me because you're talking about just snapping in half an inch or more dowel of treated wood. Just with your hand, no leverage.
With the sword, not to mention it's called putting it on the ground.
All I'm saying is by the time you would have done this... Also, the spear is not within your ranks. If you want to step on that spear, you're going to have to step out of rank.
Do you think they stabbed the people, if not by going into their ranks?
It's by dashing in quickly and stabbing. I mean, that's not... You're not always within the rank of the Romans. You're gonna be just out of range, and then you take a small step forward, stab, and pull out. It's not.
Yeah.
Hey.
How many times have we had this argument?
Not many. But it's just like, how have I not swayed your mind?
How have I not swayed yours?
Because swords are more useful,
No,
and more glorious,
that's just
and more.
they're just not though.
But name like a mythological hero who uses a spear. I'm sure they exist. I'm just genuinely curious. Can you? Can you name a mythological hero who uses a spear?
Achilles.
Okay, fair.
Get got. Alright lads, looks like we're at the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. We will be doing part 2 of this. I've already got it recorded, just have to edit it. And that should be coming out pretty soon. Hope you liked it. I think it was pretty groovy. Yeah, coming up next, we're gonna have another lad entering the conversation and putting in his input to this insightful argument, which I'm winning, by the way. I just thought you should know that. Also, yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment on what kind of things you want me to do next. If you're enjoying this, definitely tell me. Only if you want me to, though. Like, you know, I don't. It's your choice. Alright, so I guess I'll see you on the flip side. Bye, lads.